Okay, here we go again, part 2. So last week I talked about working 80 hours a week, making pretty good money, and making your customers wait a long time. That is a sign of a big problem. You're going to lose your big customers, or a lot of them. They're not going to wait. And I talked about a tradesman I know who makes people wait now 8 months. He does good work, but he is making them wait because in my mind, he doesn't charge enough. Okay, you charge more, you get fewer clients. But if you still got plenty of clients and you're only 3 months out or 1 month out, you're making a whole lot more money and you can relax. So what is the problem that people don't see that? And it's in every business. It's especially the small business, is that owners are afraid to charge more money for what they do. They're afraid they're going to lose their clients. They've got a special relationship with their clients and their clients will be mad at them. No, they won't. They'll understand. Me, I need the work done now. I'll pay you double if you can get it done now, because if you don't get the work done for me now, it holds up everything else. I'll pay way more. There's more of me out there than one can imagine. People, the 10% who are willing to pay whatever it costs to get a good job done. That's the mind tweak, and it is that simple. So the problem is most people don't think about it. They say, well, this is the going rate with my competition. I can't charge more than them. Well, yeah, you can. And then the other thing, and I mentioned it in the previous video, is that what goes along with this problem is I can't find anybody to help. Nobody has a good work ethic anymore. That's not true. That's not true. The problem is they're not being paid enough. So you're going to hire somebody for 11 bucks an hour to be a helper. How long do you think they're going to stick around? They can make that much by not doing anything, the way the government's going lately. I mean, you can get paid for not doing anything. Pay them $22 an hour. They'll stick around. You can train them. They'll become quality people, and pay them way more. But you got to charge your customers probably more than what you're charging them now, so you can afford to do that. But I ran into a landscaping guy a couple of months ago in a town close to here. And it was at a Home Depot. And he had a t-shirt on with the name of his company on it. And I said, hey, you do landscaping? We talked. He says, I don't do it anymore because I can't find anybody to help. And of course, I didn't have to go too deep to find out he's charging what everybody else charges. Rather than putting himself up into the elite category, have the temerity, have the courage to call yourself the best there is, and then charge for it. You'll have a family life, you'll have money in the bank, you can relax, and especially you can hire somebody to cover you when you get sick or when you retire, or if you want to have a business to sell someday, you'll have a business to sell. And so it is such an easy solution to the problem. Okay, I'm going to wind this up, and I'm going to tell you this. In chapter 4 of my book, and you can download up through chapter 4 online at workthesystem.com, you will find chapter 4 is Gun to the Head Enlightenment. And that may be where you are. You got to do something, right? Now, I'll put a little spiel in for my friend Josh Fonger at WTSenterprises.com. He's the one to talk to, and he'll talk to you for free. And I've mentioned in the last video, maybe the very most important thing you can do, even before you do your strategic objective and your operating principles, is to raise your rates. Okay? Call Josh. I'm not financially involved. I don't get a dime out of what he makes, and he has a pretty thriving business. But I just want to help him out, and I like doing this. And you might ask, why am I doing this? It's fun. I like to think I'm helping people. All right, I'll see you for part 3, and we'll wrap this thing up. Really, it is this simple. Okay, bye.